Welcome to Furniture Industry News, your go-to podcast for the latest developments in the furniture industry. In today's episode, we will cover recent logistics trends, Gen Z's impact on the workforce, market trends, and international expansions. We'll also delve into financial reports from industry giants and provide insights from major retailers. Stay tuned to get a comprehensive overview and expert analysis to help you navigate the ever-evolving world of furniture. Let's dive in. In May, the logistics sector experienced some noteworthy changes. According to the Logistics Managers Index, the sector strengthened, showing growth in 9 of the past 10 months. One of the most significant shifts was in transportation prices, which jumped by 13 points from April. This is particularly remarkable considering transportation prices had been contracting, making this the largest increase since June 2022. On the other hand, transportation capacity saw a slight reduction, falling by 4 points, although it remains in growth territory. This nuanced dynamic suggests that while demand for transportation services is picking up, there is not a corresponding increase in capacity just yet. Another critical element we observed is the fluctuation in inventory levels. Overall, these levels fell from a mild growth in April back to a contraction. However, when broken down, a mixed picture emerges. Retailers saw an increase in inventory levels, whereas suppliers experienced a contraction. This disparity also aligns with warehouse utilization trends. Retailers' warehouse utilization rose significantly by 9 points, indicating a more pressing need to store goods in the retail sector compared to suppliers. Amazon, a major player in the downstream retail market, showcased its confidence in the e-commerce sector by expanding its distribution network. They have already moved into 16 million square feet of additional warehouse space in the U.S., reinforcing both their upstream and downstream logistics capabilities. This move is part of a broader strategy to enhance service levels while keeping costs manageable, a strategy clearly aimed at staying competitive with Walmart, which has been dominating same- and next-day delivery services. This increased demand for warehousing has also led to a rise in warehousing prices, which climbed to a healthy 64.9 on the index, driven more by increased demand than any restricted supply. Another interesting point is that while overall inventory levels dropped particularly in the second half of May, warehousing capacity continued to expand mildly. The index authors explain that the contraction in inventory levels, especially in the second half of May, could be due to several factors. These include the impact of interest rates and recently announced tariffs on specific goods, coupled with downstream retailers sticking to just-in-time inventory policies to minimize costs. Despite the fluctuations in inventory levels and capacity differences across the supply chain, the overall outlook remains cautiously optimistic. The report suggests that while downstream markets are recovering, the upstream sector is still facing hesitations, likely due to a mix of interest rates, tariffs, and capacity issues. This uneven recovery is evident in the differing rates of utilization across the supply chain. It's also important to note the variations between larger and smaller firms, with more significant companies reporting notably higher expansion rates. Downstream firms exhibited particularly strong performance, recording their highest expansion rates since the boom times of late 2021. In summary, while the logistics sector shows promising signs of recovery, the path ahead will require a more balanced growth across all sectors of the supply chain. This uneven recovery presents both challenges and opportunities for stakeholders as they navigate the complexities of the current market landscape. In recent years, Gen Z has started to make a significant impact on the workforce, and one of the most noteworthy shifts is their move away from traditional 4-year college degrees toward trade skills and vocational training. This shift has earned them the moniker, the tool belt generation, and it's essential for business leaders in the furniture industry to understand how to attract and retain this unique cohort of workers. Gen Z's gravitation towards trade schools rather than conventional higher education is influenced by various economic factors, including the rising cost of college degrees and the disruptive impact of new technologies like AI on the white-collar job market. This trend is not merely a reaction to costs, but also reflects a broader desire for independence and self-reliance. Connor Blakely, a leading Gen Z entrepreneur and the founder of Youth Logic, underscores the importance of understanding this generation's mindset. Blackley notes that many Gen Zers are skeptical of traditional institutions and are looking for careers that offer greater autonomy. He emphasizes, when you do a trade, it gives you the flexibility and freedom to be an entrepreneur. You can control your own destiny in a way Gen Zers don't see as possible in a typical white-collar corporate job. For those in the furniture industry looking to attract and harness this pool of talent, it's crucial to create a work environment that appeals to their need for flexibility and entrepreneurism. Blackley advises that decision makers should ask themselves, how can I allow my workforce to be more entrepreneurial? This means creating opportunities for project-based work and flexible schedules that focus on task completion over rigid 9 to 5 hours. Moreover, Gen Z's familiarity with technology offers a significant advantage. This generation has grown up as digital natives, making them adept at adapting to and leveraging new tech rapidly. Blackley explains, we've had access to unlimited information and technology since we were early in our adolescence. This background means Gen Z can handle information overload and remain productive in tech-intensive environments. Companies that can offer roles leveraging this digital fluency will find themselves at an advantage. By providing them with platforms and tools that let them innovate and experiment, you can fully tap into their potential. For example, incorporating virtual reality tools in design processes or using AI for customer interactions can be areas where Gen Z can thrive and drive innovation. Another critical factor to keep in mind is that Gen Z values the ethical and social aspects of their work. Having witnessed the economic turmoil of the 2008 recession and its impact on their families, they are more inclined to bet on themselves rather than on institutions. This inclination drives them to seek roles with organizations that are transparent about their values and committed to social responsibility. Engaging this generation also means emphasizing career development opportunities. Since many Gen Z workers prioritize entrepreneurship, companies should consider offering mentorship programs, professional development workshops, and similarly enriching opportunities. Such initiatives not only attract Gen Z talent, but also help retain them by fostering a sense of growth and development within the company. Moreover, appreciating the fluidity of trends and preferences among Gen Z is vital. This generation is not only independent, but also appreciates diversity and inclusivity in their workplace. Creating a culture that genuinely values diversity and offers inclusive policies will be far more appealing to them. In summary, to attract and retain Gen Z talent in the furniture industry, companies must strive to meet their expectations for flexibility, independence, and technological integration. They should also emphasize ethical practices and provide ample opportunities for career growth. By understanding and responding to these unique needs, businesses can not only draw in the tool belt generation, but also benefit immensely from their diverse skills and innovative mindset. Navigating the ever-shifting landscape of market trends can be daunting. Shuford III, CEO of the Rockhouse family of brands, known for Century Furniture, offers keen insights into how manufacturers, retailers, and designers can stay ahead while balancing trend adoption with enduring consumer needs. Shuford emphasizes that while it's important to be trend leaders, actual business often revolves around mature and maturing trends, those that have proven staying power and consumer appeal. Take boucle, for example. While some in the industry might be ready to move on, many customers still love it. Recognizing this allows businesses to capitalize on existing trends even as they scout for new ones. The key is evaluating the sales graph's slope, indicating whether a trend is ascending, plateauing, or declining. In terms of materials and designs that have long-lasting appeal, Shuford points to acrylic and vellum. These materials adeptly combine with various styles and woods, offering a nuanced design that stands the test of time. Cerused oak's stable popularity further showcases how certain materials achieve a long, enduring orbit in the design world. When discussing the consistency of trends across indoor and outdoor spaces, Shuford notes a growing sophistication in outdoor design. The trend is moving towards an eclectic mix of forms and materials, replacing the previously dominant suited looks. By the pool, matched chaises might still prevail, but under the covered patio, a blend of intriguing, varied pieces is the future. However, one undeniable hurdle for the industry is consumer spending. With many consumers cautiously holding onto their money, trends need to have the power to move them. Shuford highlights that unlike tech gadgets, furniture trends don't have an upgrade motivator. Instead, the challenge and opportunity lie in presenting fresher, modern ways to mix a room, encouraging consumers to invest in new pieces instead of solely relying on antiques and vintage items. Ultimately, it's about showing consumers how to create layered interest in their spaces, blending new trends with existing investments. This approach not only maintains consumer interest but also ensures profitability for businesses by bridging the gap between fleeting fads and timeless appeal. By balancing the need to explore new trends while leveraging the strengths of enduring styles and materials, Shuford believes that businesses can confidently navigate the complexities of the furniture market, ensuring sustained success and customer satisfaction. The TJX companies are set to expand their footprint in the Mexican market through a significant joint venture with Grupo Axo. Under this definitive agreement, TJX will own 49%, while Axo will hold the majority at 51%. This joint venture will encompass Axo's off-price physical store business in Mexico, which includes over 200 stores operating under the Promoda, Reduced, and Urban Store banners. The deal, expected to finalize later this year, is still subject to antitrust clearance in Mexico and other customary closing conditions. Financial details will be disclosed post-closure, and the transaction is not anticipated to significantly impact TJX's sales, profit, or earnings per share guidance for the current fiscal year. Grupo Axo is a well-established player in the retail space, boasting a portfolio of popular brands across apparel, fashion accessories, footwear, beauty, and personal care categories. The company operates through more than 6,900 points of sale in department stores and over 970 boutiques in Mexico, Chile, Peru, and Uruguay. Impressively, Axo's off-price segment alone accounted for 23% of its 2023 sales, which totaled approximately $13.7 billion. For TJX, this partnership represents a strategic move to leverage Axo's extensive local knowledge and retail presence in Mexico, enhancing its ability to deliver a diverse and value-oriented product assortment to Mexican consumers. According to Ernie Herrmann, CEO and president of the TJX Companies, the collaboration brings together TJX's experience as a global off-price retailer with Axo's established operations and brand recognition in Mexico. Herrmann emphasized that this initiative aims to tap into the growing market of fashion and value-conscious consumers in Mexico, potentially accelerating TJX's global growth trajectory. The benefits of this venture extend beyond just the two companies. With TJX's proven capability to scale and innovate in off-price retail, Mexican consumers can look forward to an enhanced shopping experience offering high-quality products at unbeatable prices. Andres Gomez, co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Axo, also expressed enthusiasm about the joint venture, highlighting the opportunity to merge Axo's local expertise with TJX's global retail strategies to redefine the off-price retail experience in Mexico. As TJX continues to expand its international presence, already operating 82 off-price stores in Australia, more than 560 in Canada, and over 700 in Europe, the Mexican market stands to witness a transformative retail experience. This joint venture indicates a promising future for off-price retail in Mexico, reinforcing TJX's commitment to delivering value worldwide. Stay tuned as we continue to monitor the progress of this venture and other major developments in the furniture and retail industries. Hooker Furnishings recently reported a 23.2% decline in consolidated net sales for the first quarter, but the company has outlined several strategies to bounce back. Here are 5 key takeaways from their Q1 earnings report. First, the company has set in motion a comprehensive cost reduction plan. CEO Jeremy Hoff and CFO Paul Huckfeldt revealed that they aim to save around 10% in fixed costs by the second half of fiscal 2025. This would amount to approximately $10 million, marking the largest cost cut in the company's history. Although specific details are scarce, they indicated plans to further reduce their Georgia footprint, consolidate Bobo Intriguing Objects into Hooker branded, and make other operational consolidations. Second, the macroeconomic environment continues to be a hurdle. Hoff noted unsettled economic conditions with mixed signals. While unemployment remains low and inflation is showing signs of easing, consumer sentiment has deteriorated, and existing home sales are down. The Federal Reserve's hesitance to cut interest rates further complicates the outlook for the housing and home furnishings markets. Third, while orders are up year over year, the trend is now downward. The Home Meridian segment saw a 37% drop in sales compared to last year, but incoming orders increased by 6.4%. Samuel Lawrence Hospitality orders even tripled. Conversely, incoming orders in the Hooker-branded segment saw a 13% decline. Hoff explained that last year's high backlogs led to low order rates, but as backlogs cleared, order rates increased. This trend has started to reverse, with decreasing consumer demand affecting sequential growth. Fourth, there is a bright spot in Hooker's domestic upholstery division, particularly with Sunset West. Despite an overall 14.5% drop in domestic upholstery sales, Sunset West saw a 20% increase, attributed to an East Coast expansion and stabilization of a new ERP system. Sunset West also reported a 9% rise in incoming orders, showing strong growth potential. Hooker acquired Sunset West in early 2022 for $23.5 million in cash, and the division appears to be hitting its stride. Finally, Hooker Furnishings is placing significant trust in the expertise of its Chief Creative Officer, Caroline Hipple. She is leading an effort to re-merchandise the Hooker legacy brands, positioning them as more consumer-centric resources with an elevated aesthetic. This strategy aims to integrate various furnishing categories, including case goods, upholstery, and outdoor furniture, creating a cohesive and forward-thinking product line. Hipple's collaborative approach is expected to align the company's divisions and offer consumers a modern, integrated home furnishing solution. These 5 takeaways highlight Hooker Furnishings' strategic focus on cost reduction, navigating challenging economic conditions, managing fluctuating order trends, leveraging growth segments like Sunset West, and driving a creative re-merchandising strategy under Caroline Hipple. The company remains optimistic despite the current headwinds, positioning itself for a potential rebound in the latter part of the fiscal year. Big Lots reported another quarterly loss in the first quarter of fiscal 2024, continuing a challenging financial performance trend. However, CEO Bruce Thorn and his team remain optimistic about the future, thanks to their comprehensive Project Springboard initiative. So, what exactly is Project Springboard, and how does Big Lots plan to turn things around? For the quarter ending May 4th, Big Lots posted net sales totaling $1.009 billion, down 10.2% from the $1.124 billion generated in the same quarter a year ago. Comparable store sales also fell by 9.9%. These results reflect ongoing financial strain among the company's core customers, who are grappling with inflation and other economic pressures. Despite these challenges, Thorn emphasizes that significant progress has been made in improving business operations, even though this has not yet translated into higher sales. The company's Project Springboard initiative is designed to transform Big Lots into a stronger business model. This initiative comprises 5 key actions: owning bargains, communicating unmistakable value, increasing store relevance, winning customers for life through omnichannel efforts, and driving productivity. Thorn and his team anticipate that the results of these efforts will become evident in the latter part of this year and into 2025. One significant element of Project Springboard is achieving 75% bargain penetration, with 50% extreme bargain penetration by year-end. This strategy aims to drive more traffic to stores by offering compelling value propositions. Thorn believes that by focusing on delivering unmistakable value, Big Lots can better meet the needs of its price-conscious customers, thereby boosting sales. Another critical aspect of the initiative is enhancing omnichannel capabilities. This includes efforts to improve the online shopping experience and seamlessly integrate it with in-store offerings. By doing so, Big Lots aims to attract a broader customer base and improve customer loyalty, which is crucial for long-term growth. Big Lots is also working on increasing store relevance. This involves significant steps to modernize store layouts, enhance product assortments, and create a shopping environment that resonates better with current consumer trends. The goal is to make stores more appealing and drive higher foot traffic, which should contribute to improved sales performance. In terms of financial metrics, Big Lots recorded a net loss of $205 million for the period, or $6.99 per diluted share. This was slightly better than the $206.1 million loss, or $7.10 per diluted share, reported in the first quarter of 2023. The recent loss includes a net after-tax impact of $72.7 million related to impairment charges, project springboard fees, and costs associated with closing distribution centers. Overall, while Big Lots' near-term financial performance remains challenging, the company is confident that its strategic initiatives under Project Springboard will yield positive results in the second half of the year and beyond. Thorne's leadership and the team's commitment to these transformative actions signal a hopeful outlook for the future. Thank you for tuning into Furniture Industry News. We hope today's updates have provided you with valuable insights and kept you informed about the latest trends and developments in our industry. Remember, staying updated is crucial for maintaining a competitive edge in the rapidly evolving furniture market. Until next time, stay informed and stay competitive.